season it's been thus far, Doris. We're about halfway through it. What stands out to you?
You know what's remarkably consistent, BA? There's always a surprise for the good and the bad. A team we expected to be in the mix maybe struggles because of an injury or because of bad chemistry, and then there's always an overachiever.
Well, you can see it. Buzelis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Pass to MP.
I got him!
And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
It's good.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
MP, screen on Giddy. Kicks it out to MP. Order a screen. 6 to shoot. MP, no good. Chicago. Here's Buzelis. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out.
No shot!
Outside Giddy from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, Giddy, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
On the way, MP. Pass to Toure. From deep, MP nails it from 3. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
There's so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Porter. 8 points in his last time out. From deep, MP. Chicago with a rebound. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to keep that in mind.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed field goals. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
MP with it. Giddy defends. Toure can't hit. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, it took a while this summer to finally get attention of the bright young point guard, Josh Giddy. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. After some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Oh, nice shot by MP.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has.
Good job.
Kuro outside.
Good look. Good shot.
Giddy joins Collins. Ivan outside. Fires from deep.
Get the ball.
Rebound by MP. The Knights have gone just 3 for 7 here to start. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn.
Yo, watch him. Get the perimeter.
Now here's a four. He started closely. Deep Giddy. Ooh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Porter.
Out. One more.
MP outside. Launches it. And got it. Another basket.
And his remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now number 2 all-time for points scored in the rookie season.
Well, he's sharing elite company, and you have to wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He's a lot of fun to watch. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, now we have a moment. Let's take a look at the rookies putting up the best field goal percentages this year. MP, number 1.
And looking at those numbers, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? For a rookie in this league, he's scoring the ball at an efficient clip already.
Brooklyn on D. Leading by 5. Pass to Buzelis. They still need this. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Also, Porter will bring it up for Brooklyn. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
Talk about mental toughness. The crowd is going against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
against Utah.
Good shot.
Right side, Giddy. Collins outside. The shot is good on the assist by Giddy.
Already such a terrific passer. Love seeing Josh Giddey share the wealth.
Pass to Dimon. MP outside. Puts up a three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Ivy outside.
Hit the perimeter.
Okoro outside. Collins outside. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 8. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Clowney. Now Porter. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. From deep, MP. Chicago with a rebound. Okoro outside. Here's Buzelis. Brooklyn pulls it in. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Pass to MP. Three. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Okoro.
Right here.
Giddy passes to Okoro. Now here's Ivy. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ivy's got 5.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of taking 3-point opportunities.
And here's Porter outside. Okoro, the defensive effort.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Go over it.
It's Giddy on the wing. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Yeah, nice work by Ivy, making the feed off the pick and roll. Trying to get his team the best shot.
Pass to Dimon. From behind the arc. Porter shot is off. The Bulls trail by 6. A 6'8" point guard. Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for a guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Stolen by Ivy. Here's Collins. With the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks. Here's Clowney. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Collins against MP. Launches a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The steal. And there's the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Ivy outside. Pass to Collins. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Okoro. Now here's Collins. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Nets trail by 3. On the court for the Bulls. Rashad Yabusele out there with Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Jones in at the point guard position.
And the 3 ball is just another way that can hurt you.
Simon's left side. Clock at 6. And it's MP with a rebound. And the Nets with possession here. Porter the pass to MP. Slammed by MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave it down.
Good luck, good luck.
Saley slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside Porter. Pass to Durant. Here's Wolf. Back to Porter. Here's MP. Jones grabs the board. Chicago is going 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Count that bucket. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to triple drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Here's MP. Pass to Wolf. Here's Toure.
Here we go, James. Let's do it.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Yoshida. MP shot is off. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside, Williams. From three-point range.
Sure you expected to be that wide open.
Stolen by Jones. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He ended up with 58 points and gets some shooters' heads with the shot clock. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early. What remarkable efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
It's he outside. Jackson for 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Then for Chicago, Luz Ellis is checked in for Williams. Okoro comes in for Sexton. And it's Josh Giddey in for Simons. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Outside Giddey. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complimentary players and are emboldened to do more.
The Nets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Toure. Here's Dimon. Here's Toure. No points yet. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Watch him! Who's watching him?
Sailing a screen. Giddey finds Yoshida. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Pass to Demon. Screen by MP. Inside. And MP throws it down.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Jones. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah.
The intensity on defense, he had 3 steals that night.
A quarter at a time. Back to Jones. Setting the screen. Fires top of the key. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. Over here tonight.
Oh, gotta move, go!
Down low. Dunked by MP.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
Outside Jones. With a bucket inside. Yabusele's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Here's Demon. There's the triple. Drains the triple. And the Nets lead by 5.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
To the paint. Slams it in.
Reads the defense perfectly right there. Pretty dime by Josh Giddey.
Here's Troy. He scores. MP outside. From outside the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Buzelis. Brooklyn with the board. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Porter pass to MP. Yet another bucket.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. And here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Yabusele against MP. Pass to a corner. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Away. Stolen by Giddey. And here's the fast break. Here's Jones. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
Good luck, good luck.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.